Third, don't be afraid to go first. If
Mhm.
you are waiting for someone to reach out and invite you or start the conversation, you might be waiting a long time. Sometimes creating community looks like being the one who says, "Hey, do you want to grab a coffee? Or can I sit with you?" Finally, look for places where people are already gathering.
Mm.
For
Mhm.
me, that was MomCo. It gave me a starting point, a place where I didn't have to build everything from scratch,
Yeah.
and that
You
made a
knew
huge
you had
difference.
something in common already.
Yes, exactly. Um, End of the day, I would just say don't give up. If you're
Hmm.
feeling lonely, that doesn't mean community isn't out there. It just means that you're in the very beginning of the process. So keep showing up, keep being brave, and just trust that over time, your people are going to find you and you're going to find your people.
Yeah. I love how you say go first. I'm going to tack on to that and say sometimes you have to go first and second and third and fourth
Yep, that's wise
because
words.
yeah, I fell into the trap where we would invite somebody over for dinner and we'd have a lovely time, our families, their families, and then nothing. And you'd be like, well, the way this works is I invited you over for dinner. Now it's your turn to invite me over for dinner. And I really had to stop and say, first of all, not very many people invite somebody over who has 6 kids. Like that's a that's a lot of mouths to feed. Let's be honest there. I don't even know that most people have that many chairs at a
Right?
table.
Yeah.
So, but also some people don't love the idea of having people in their house or know how to do that. They don't have the example of
Mhm.
that. They weren't raised doing that. And so for me to have the expectation that it's going to be I host once, then you host once is not always the way the universe works. And so
Right.
sometimes you have to be the one that is always saying, I'll be the planner. And I also like the idea of casting a wide net. So we just moved to a new city a year ago, and I don't have kids in soccer and basketball, which is where, as a mom, your kids' activities are often places where you can build friendships. And so I had to go, okay, what are some activities I want to get involved in? Okay, I got book club over here. I've got, spin class over here and church small group over here and a Bible study. And you kind of have to go, I don't know where I'm going to find my people, but I'm going to cast a really wide net on what
Mhm.
opportunities I have to try and find that. So, perseverance, courage, those are really good suggestions. Good suggestions. Any anything else you'd like to share with listeners about community and the importance of that?
I will go back to that community is essential and go out there, put yourself out there, even if it feels uncomfortable. Find find your community because that is going to give you life.
Hmm. Absolutely.